Oh, do your best impression of me. It says for both of us to do our best impression.
Huh. Okay.
You want to know my impression of you?
Why do I just... I'm thinking of that moment we were in the store and you made mac and cheese and you were like, I gotta get cheese, I gotta get milk. And then we got to the register like
Ebony, I don't have money, but I'm really trying to make us this mac and cheese. That was so embarrassing.
Wow, that came straight. Like, okay.
Yeah.
How do you think I describe our relationship to others?
Well, I was talking about like earlier. I'm like, Ebony like never makes sense. Like, so I feel like this doesn't make sense. So I really don't know what you tell people. I have no idea. When I describe you, I'm just like, Ebony's just like my person that like anyone who meets her or even looks at her, I'm like, right, she's the best? Like, I love your ass. I don't know. Like, you mean everything to me. Like,
honestly, I know that. And you mean the same thing to me as well. I actually, like, whenever I talk about specifically communication, I don't really make sense sometimes because my mind is so frazzled and there's so many thoughts coming at the same time.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm doing a good job of talking, but
honestly,
usually I don't.
I gotta say, what a fucking thing.
Right?
Rude.
You good? Okay. Just throw some spit here once in a while, you know. So the way I describe our relationship is because what? See, now it's happening.
You got it. You got this.
The way that I describe our relationship to others
yes.
is that you understand me even when I'm not really making much sense. When I was like filling out the little questionnaire and I was talking about like our relationship, I realized that we really only had one big fight, and it was like, it doesn't even matter to go into like the detail. Like it was the fact of, no, you know what? Yeah, let's see what it does as far as holding her.
Yeah.
Let's do that. A slick one, huh? I see that. Trying to drop the pacifier.
Hi, Mama. Hi. Hi.
All right, so do
Are
you
you
want to
so
answer the questions
excited?
since you're talking so much? Go ahead.
Are you so excited? I know you're so excited. I know you're so excited. It happened like in August or September, and then we weren't friends again till like October or something. Because we had taken like a picture together, and like we had this, we'll talk about that, but we had to kiss. We were in this whole show together, all this stuff. But it was just like,
damn.
Yeah. That was crazy. Like, we had to have a kiss in the middle of us not talking at all. We had to do the most intimate thing in like our least intimate time.
You pulled it off though.
We did.
Yeah.
That shit looked good.
Yeah, it was a cast party. We were both pretty drunk.
Yeah.
And then we saw each other.
I didn't even know I hung out with you.
Yeah, I had to tell you after the fact. I texted you. You're like, huh?
Yeah.
Like, we had the most amazing time last night. Don't you remember?
I was like, well, then I guess I owe you a whole friendship back. Because, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I was thinking about that on the train today. I was like, it just feels like we don't fight and we don't misunderstand each other, because it was like all the time we could have taken, and like all the time that would be taken from a fight or an argument or a misunderstanding was just like all in that time.
Yeah.
It was like all in that time. Like the silence was so loud and just like,
yeah. Yeah.
and like I think us becoming friends in this like almost unconscious state was like all I needed to know. Like that was all I needed to know. When you told me we had a great time, that was all I needed to know. Like, of course we did. Of course we had a great time.
After all of that.
Yeah, I was like, yo, I was dancing like crazy. You're like, I know. Like,
I was there with you, man.
What are you hesitant to ask me about? Are you hesitant to ask me about anything?
We just best to say we've talked about this before. Relationships, romantic relationships are so hard. I guess one of those questions that I mean, I hope I don't ever have to ask you, but let's be realistic. Relationships are hard. It's gonna be like, should I leave him? Where should I go? You know, because I know that I'm gonna get the honest answer from you, and if I really sit and explain everything, it's just like, you know the answer.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I don't wanna.
I mean, not saying that like I know the answer right now, because I really don't know the answer right now.
Yeah.
But I know when the time comes, I'm gonna have to go to you and be like, what should I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make me feel like Grandmother Tree in Pocahontas.
The way you're sitting right now.
I actually went to a chiropractor. I have to tell you all about that.
I need it, yeah.
I'm old, young.
All right.
I feel like actually I am hesitant to talk to you about some things. I know. Plot twist, mama.
Dun, dun, dun.
No. I feel like I'm hesitant to talk to anybody about like just how I've been feeling regarding like transitioning and like
You're hesitant to talk to me about that?
yeah.
I feel like we've kind of talked about it, but not fully
Yeah.
though. And I totally support whatever you do.
I know. I guess it's not so much like I'm afraid of you like rejecting me or like anything like that. It's just like I guess when you're like trans or when you're queer, I feel like a lot of times people want you to like be so firm about everything you believe, right? So it's like cut and dry. Like I want to have this surgery. I want to do this. This is what I want to look like. Like even one of my doctors at some point was like, so what do you want? You know, what how do you see yourself? Like, girl, I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? And like,
yeah.
I know how I feel. I know what I've cried about. I know like how I felt for a lot of my life. And like, that's not fake. But I guess just in like the political climate, there's a lot of like harsh lines being drawn between what is what. And like I go out and someone's like, ew, you know, it's just like, bitch, ew you know, like I don't no, but really like it's not so much that, but I guess I think about my safety, right?
Yeah.
Like walking through the world as a perceived woman, I know that I'm safe saying, Eb, don't worry, I'll take Zuri to the park.
Yeah.
Me with a beard and titties, I'd be afraid. For real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
and I really like, I have a lot of anxiety about that. I think about like someone like pushing me off the subway platform just because like they're mean or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
it's crazy.
You know, I think about those things and like that really makes me hesitant to move forward with anything that I want. Cause I'm just like, as much as I want this, like,
your safety is more important.
Yeah, especially like not for anything, but really like Zuri means a lot to me. And like,
oh, yeah. Hey, come here.
I just want to be able to like really be there for her.
Hey, how about you just hold it right now? How about that? You want to do that?
Hey. Hi, Mama. She's so cute and she was happy.
Damn.
But really, you know,
yeah,
I definitely like when you decided to have her, like my plans changed too. Like for real. Like anything I do, like I think about her. And I think about you and like, I don't know, it just feels like not that important in comparison, you know?
Yeah.
And not to say like, thanks a lot, you know? But it's just,
gosh.
you know,
yeah.
I guess I am like kind of hesitant to talk about that. Okay, next question.
We're going to talk more about this when we go home. How much could a woodchuck...
You oh, sorry.
How do you think our relationship has changed since I became a mother?
I don't know. I would say maybe, you know, we can't hang out as easily as we could before. So that's definitely like hard. I cried actually when you had Zuri, like low key. Like I, you know, obviously because I was happy, but then afterwards I was like, I mean, I don't know. I was so afraid. I was so afraid when you said you were going to have her. I was so afraid for you. I was so fearful for you. And I didn't want you to know that. And I didn't want to be fearful for you. But I thought, man, you know, Ebony really is always in a pickle. Always at something. Always at something. And it can't be that way. And I feel like you're just like a lot more put together, and like there's a lot less room for error because there's a lot less room for error.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I see.
Yes, there is less room.
Yes, ma'am. Less room, ma'am. Less room, ma'am.
Yeah. Honestly, it was a very, it was so nice seeing you come after I gave birth.
Yeah.
Being there, yes.
Your family was like, damn. I thought you were just gonna like make the cake at the baby shower. Like, no, man, I'm in this.
I'm here.
Like, no,
I'm in this family.
I was like, I may play around and say like, this is my kid, you know, but like, I don't know if like they or you or like, I don't know if y'all really understand. Like, it's not a matter of like, let's say I'm in freaking Europe and my career's taking off, and if something were to happen to you or you even needed me for a second,
yeah,
I would drop all of that. I would drop all of that. Yeah. Like, that's no question. That's no question for me, really. Mm. But yeah. Mm. Is it me? It's us, Mama. Oh, can I please pick a card? Can I please pick a card? Let me pick a card. Let me free. How has your love for me changed over time?
I think the depth of the love has always been there. It's just realizing how deep it is.
Yeah, I don't feel like our love was like a puddle and it grew to a pond to a river I think our love is like definitely like an ocean, and it's just a matter of like
unlocking levels, yeah. Literally.
Yes, like Crash Bandicoot. You know?
Yo!
Yes.
I love you. Can we just...
Wow, Zuri.
It's fine. You don't need it anymore. You're just too much.
You're good, Mom.
Too much of sweetness.
Oh, goodness.
Yes. You're too much of sweetness.
You too much. You want to take her?
Yes, please.
We'll play hot potato with the baby.
Hot potato, hot potato. Hot potato, hot potato. Potato, hot potato.
Hi.
Okay. You want to take it away?
Zuri?
Damn, this question. Okay, I see what you're doing. Oh. Why am I in your life? Why? No.
I mean this in like a fake eye roll way, but just like I have no other choice. Like straight up, like I have no other choice than for you to be in my life. I feel like even when we put ourselves in a position to not talk ever again, we grew up on totally different sides of the same state.
Yeah.
We grew up like going through similar like interests. I never ran into each other at some music competition or some audition or anything like that. But we still found each other. And like even when we put ourselves in the way to be away. Zuri.
She was so quiet when she was with you.
Zuri, come here.
Why is this the case?
'Cause I'm her dad. 'Cause I'm your dad. I think that like, yeah, we just always find each other. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
And like
we were so stubborn. They were just like, no.
Yeah.
Be friends.
God was literally like, okay, now kiss. Literally.
Literally.
Yeah, I never want to kiss you again in my life.
Like,
no.
Like we joke around about being, you know, like long distance lovers.
Like we're in love, but I would never kiss you. I'm sorry. But, you want to sit on the Skin Deep table? Oh, you quiet. You're so cool. All right, we're done with our conversation, but you look so good.
Yeah.
You feel cool, Zuri?
I'm every woman, it's all in me. Everything.
All right.
Yeah.
I love you.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna give you daps.
You want a kiss?
I'm taking this baby.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to explore your relationship, we have the end relationship card games available at our store at theskindeep.com/shop. Thank you so much.